So, following on from the interview I did on Good Morning Britain yesterday with Piers Morgan and Suzanne Reid, I loosely call it an interview, I wanted to talk a bit more about what I went there to speak about, which is seeking permission from babies and young children to introduce the idea of respect for our bodies and our bodies belong to us, which you can't start too early. So I'm deeply fortunate as fate has just delivered this time. Lisa and I didn't plan this. Well, we did plan to see each other, but not following me being on Good Morning Britain.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about this whole thing around, this is not about sexual consent.
No.
This is not a sexual issue, but it can really work to safeguard children and give them a voice if we start it really early on.
Yeah. I mean, it is about respect. I mean, I was sexually abused from 18 months old till I was nearly 11, abused and raped. And I never had no interaction with my parents or my family, basically. I don't recall anybody having a conversation with me anywhere, and it would have been nice for somebody to obviously say something. But what was important for me was because I was so isolated, I then transferred what I needed. I had 5 dolls and I adored my dolls. And every morning I would wake up and the first thing I would do was check every dolly. The fact that their nappies hadn't been disturbed, nobody had touched them.
Yeah.
But when I went to change their nappies, I would always say, I'm going to change your nappies.
Huh.
And
you were very young when
3
you were doing
3 years old. 3 years old. That's my first memory at 3 years old.
Yeah.
I was kept them very safe out the way, but I would always tell them and ask them exactly what I was doing in turn every single day.
So it was like you were somehow like, this is what I need.
Yeah. It was like I'm explaining to you what I'm doing to you. If you're gonna feed a child, you say, "Here's your dinner."
Yeah.
Preparation. It's not about believing every parent in the world's gonna sexually abuse their child, but it's about learning to start to converse, to connect, to connect with your child. You tell them if you're going to take them to the park. You tell them when it's bedtime. Why can't you tell them? You're going. This is what's going to happen.
It's going to be done actually to your body, and you're helpless to. You need it done.
Yes.
Let's be clear. We know that nappies need to be changed.
Oh yes. Yes, we don't do dirty nappies.
Definitely not about leaving babies in poo or wee.
Not in the slightest.
But it is about exactly what you were modelling as that little vulnerable girl on your own.
Yeah.
Respect
and
the body.
Explaining, and that's what the process is. It's you're connecting with your child. You're explaining what you're doing. And it's about respect, because as you get older, if anybody touches your body and you're not happy with that, it's a totally different thing. But as a baby, you don't talk. You're just planting the seeds, and you're reiterating it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's a connection, because it's a very personal, private thing.
Yeah. So it's thank you so much.
No problem.
So grateful to Lisa for clarifying that for any of us who were a bit confused. So we're not saying this is about sexual abuse, even though Lisa has, very kindly shared what she has, lived through. But she's saying, this is what I needed just as a child anyway. And somehow I worked it out for myself, which is incredible.
Yeah.
But as parents and carers, we've got this gift that we can give to children of right early on when their little brains are forming.
Yeah.
Fastest period of brain development, 0 to 2 years. So they just their brain starts forming and connecting up with, oh, okay, so I respect my body and I respect other people's body.
Yeah.
If there was ever a time in the history of the human race that we need respect for each other's bodies, it's now.
Yes.
So, thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome anytime.
And so hope that this is helpful to all of you who are a bit confused. And we'll look forward to speaking again.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.